The future, and here is very much with the future stars of netball in this country. Sophie Drakeford-Lewis, you are our Mizuno player of the match. What a team performance. I know it got a little bit away from you in the last quarter, but the first three quarters, Team Bath looking very strong out there.
Yeah, I mean, we knew it was going to be a battle against Wasps. We knew they were going to come out hard at us, and yeah, really proud of how we brought it in that first three quarters. We've definitely got some room for improvement looking at that fourth quarter, but yeah, really proud of the girls and what we put out there tonight.
For a young player like yourself, and I know you're not new to this team and not new to the Bath setup, but when you're out on court with the likes of Emily Sarah-Brown, Serena Guthrie, Layla Guscott, how much are you learning and developing every time you come on court with that group?
Oh, so much. Like, even to be in the training environment with them week in, week out is just incredible. Like, I learned so much from them, and just to be able to train with them is incredible. So I love having them in the team. They bring so much, and yeah, just can't wait to see what this team can bring come the end of the season.
Jess Thirlby up on the balcony watching as well. I know it's early days, I know it's still a long way away, but how much do you want to be impressing and making sure you're booking a spot in Birmingham next year?
I mean, for me, I just want to keep improving, keep playing some really good netball and enjoying it. I think that's the main priority for me at the moment, and we'll just have to see what comes.
Well, you're playing well enough to get that Player of the Match medal, so very well done today, Sophie.
Thank you very much.
Well, Anna, I looked over to you on the bench during that fourth quarter. 2 minutes to go, you had a 7-goal lead, but the body language and the passion that you were showing suggested it was much, much tighter than that. So a good performance, a win, but I sense you're not fully happy.
Definitely not fully happy. I think it was a part performance. I think, we tactically stuck to task, particularly in the first half. We definitely deviated from the plan in that last quarter. I don't feel like we dealt particularly well with the physicality at times. However, yeah, pleased to get the win. We knew there'd always be a response from Wasps, and I think, again, they made a lot of positional changes that did have impact and caused us different headaches.
Are you fairly set now on your sort of starting seven? I mean, there's not many coaches that get to have the likes of Layla Guscott sat on the bench to come on in the third quarter, so you're in a fairly good position in that regard. But are you firming up who your core starting seven are?
I think, like I said at the interview at the start, we have to use our squad. We have to. Ultimately, in terms of managing load, people are returning to play, whether that's from illness or whether that's from injury. So, yeah, we're making sure that we are utilising our squad and, yeah, just looking after each other accordingly.
Talk to me about Sophie Drakeford-Lewis, our player of the match. We just spoke to her. So impressive for such a young player. We mentioned to her that obviously Jess Thirlby is here and watching. How important is her development to you personally?
Oh, hugely important. She's been a brilliant player to work with. She's such a joy because she's articulate. She's relentless in terms of what she does on attack, but then also on defence. She's really diligent across all disciplines. So, yeah, I want to make sure she's the best she can be, and that we're playing the best netball to give her the platform ultimately for future England selections.
So Thunder next, a clash of the unbeaten teams. I know it's a little while away, but you've got to start thinking about this thing quickly. Looking forward to it, fancying that one?
Well, I think first and foremost, you've got to be respectful of the previous champions, and yeah, we'll make sure we'll do our homework. We're looking forward to it. I think that last quarter's put us in good stead in terms of particularly Thunder's one-on-one defence. So yeah, looking forward to that challenge, and we'll debrief this, we'll close the loop on this before we look to Thunder.